Welcome to the real news. I'm White Jesus, and here's a string of jokes. Donald Trump participates in the annual turkey pardon. This marked Trump's fourth Thanksgiving turkey pardoning and Michael Flynn's first time dressing up in a turkey suit. I know Michael Flynn. He's a good guy. Manned up and got in that turkey suit. Good luck to him. In Sweden, mom suspected of locking up son for 28 years. Seems a little extreme. To be fair to the mother, the boy did forget to do the dishes. You know, that's how shit goes over there in Sweden. If everything goes right, not up there, but like up there, there should be like, I'm doing graphics and stuff. I hope that works out. A Chinese probe sent for lunar rocks lands on moon. Yeah, no Chinese moon base here. Just looking for rocks, guys. Just looking for rocks. I don't trust it, man. New Orleans Swingers Convention led to 41 COVID-19 infections. Read about this and more in Duh Magazine. Shout out Norm Macdonald. Straight up stole that. I love you. I hope to see you in court. It'd be so cool if Norm Macdonald sued me, man. Oh, man. Our next story. Body of missing Instagram influencer Alex Sharkley found on Texas road. This comes as a huge surprise in that she was so well protected, only giving her exact whereabouts every 15 minutes on the gram. I don't want to victim blame. I'm not going to victim blame. But if you share too much about yourself, folks, you may end up on a Texas road. South Carolina officials say they can't get drugs for man's Friday execution. South Carolina hopes to bum some drugs from Oregon. That's Oregon, where all hard drugs are legal. Say yes to drugs. Our next story, a Chicago man charged with murder after deadly fight over Thanksgiving leftovers. Now, this is a sad story, but to be fair to the murderer, it should be noted that the man killed was putting his hands in the yams. You don't treat yams that way. I'm not saying he should have been shot. Yams should be respected. Our next story, a hunter fatally shot when mistaken for a deer. The wife of the deer hunter killed stated he looked exactly like a deer, with his orange vest, his deer-like boots. He was walking like a deer does. I think his wife just straight up murdered this dude. Our next story, Wilton Gregory becomes the first black American cardinal. This is great news. For way too long, it's been a white privilege to have sex with young boys in church. And I'm glad we're progressing. My first Catholic priest sex joke, maybe? No. I'm sure I have to have done it before. What am I thinking? Astronauts hold Q&A at space station. 90% of the questions were about how they poop. Our next story comes to us from CNN. Latinos were going to college more than ever, but COVID-19 is forcing many to drop out. Along with Latinos, COVID-19 forced black people, white people, and Asians to drop out too, but yeah, CNN. Latinos. You scored a couple points there, CNN. That's 3 Latino points for CNN. Latinx, I mean. Sorry. I think it might be Latinx now. But I don't think I don't think the Latinos like that at all. Our next story. Truckers call out ABC's Big Sky for tasteless representation of industry. Reach for comment. the king of the truckers, Billy, stated, "That's right, now you got woke truckers. What you going to do now? Whoop, whoop, Biden 2020. That's our Billy. That's got to be our Billy. He's the king of the truckers. The last time we talked to Billy, he said he was the king of the truckers. And finally, this just in. China planted a flag on the moon. Reach for comment. The United States of America said, "Hey China, stop stealing our moves." Shout out once again, Norm Macdonald. Straight up stole his move right there. I'll see you in court, Norm. Please, Norm Macdonald, sue me. I've got money, man. I love you, man. You're the reason I do everything. I've met you, Norm Macdonald. I met Norm Macdonald at a comedy club after his set. He came off, and I was super comfortable going right up to him. I think I hugged him, and I told him that the Norm Show was the best show ever on television. And he was like, "Thanks, man." And I said, I love you. And he says, "I love you." So Norm Macdonald and I are in love. And, well, I guess it's out there now. Anyway, it'd be a complete honor to be sued by Norm Macdonald. And we hope to be hearing from him. Here at the White Jesus Show, where my fan base consists of my brother, one trucker, Billy, and our newest fan, Matthew the Starbucks dude. That was it, guys. That was the real news of White Jesus. Represent.